Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I was getting ready for yoga and I seen that BAM Margera is missing, and my son's a Jackass fan, has a crazy hair right now. So we are going to find out what is going on with BAM. We're going to see more so for my son because he was like completely like, whoa. He just couldn't believe that was happening. I was trying to explain the situation with BAM and why he is the way he is and what was kind of going on. And he's like, well, let's find out. And I'm like, okay, because he doesn't ask me to do readings. He doesn't do that kind of thing. So here we go. We're going to start. And again, don't mind my appearance. I was getting ready for yoga. I do want to find out what's going on with BAM Margera, though. While you're waiting and I'm shuffling, please hit subscribe to Hangman Tarot. Click that bell so you don't miss any of your future tarot card readings. Let's get started. I'm just going to go over a little bit about BAM, his astrology, and what's going on. He was born September 28th, 1979 at 12 a.m. in Westchester, Pennsylvania in the United States. He's a Libra, Sagittarius moon sign. His ascending is Cancer. Birth path is a 9. A little bit more about him would be the fact that we all know him as a professional skateboarder and TV personality. He released a series of videos under the CKY banner and came to prominence after being drafted into MTV's Jackass crew. He has since appeared in MTV's Viva La BAM and BAM's Unholy Union, both Jackass movies, and Haggard, which is also co-wrote and directed. Yeah, so we're all pretty privy to who he is. It is the beloved BAM. Yeah, of course. I love doing Chris Evans. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So this is the most current that I have read thus far. Authorities in Florida are looking for BAM Margera after he fled a rehab facility on Monday, according to a police report from Delray Beach Police Department obtained by CBS News. On Monday, the manager of the rehab facility called the police because BAM Margera left, even though he was at a facility under a court order and he was not actually authorized to leave. The manager told police that Margera said he was unsatisfied with the facility's treatments and that he was going to check himself into a different one. The former MTV Jackass star, whose real name is actually Brandon Cole Margera, left in a black Honda sedan, and the manager said that he had brought it into the facility earlier this year under the court-ordered Marchman Act, which provides emergency assistance and temporary detention for individuals requiring substance abuse evaluation and treatment in the state of Florida, the manager told police. Okay, so basically he was put in there because there was an emergency. It's just so devastating what he's done, kind of with his own body and with his own mind, that emergency wise they put him into this rehab facility, and there's a law to deem it okay or whatever. Margera did not appear to harm himself or others, but the staff was concerned that he left the facility under court order. So the manager of the facility could not provide further information on his whereabouts, and the police were unable to actually find him. On Tuesday, Margera posted a photo of himself and another man who he claimed to be his new Alcohol Anonymous sponsor. Margera, who was a professional, and his family on Instagram in May. He's a coastal city located on the southeast Florida, just north of Boca Raton. Okay, anyway, blah, blah, blah. So he's missing.
I'm you can find a store that has styles.
Oh. Okay, so he is missing. We're going to get a current energy, a current vibe of his situation, him and around BAM. So let's just get right into this. I have to say, he is just like descriptive birth chart wise, like the Fool card. I can't even tell you. Like if he was sober, he would act quite a bit differently than he actually does. I was kind of surprised by the differences. Okay, so he might actually be innocent of this. Currently, that's the energy that he is within and around. So he's feeling like there's an innocence here, and that they're, as far as being trusted or trying to trust something and the honesty of something. So that is all in an upright position, and that is definitely dealing with some positive energy in that. He feels like almost like there's no rights here. He feels like there's not a right here. And it's low in energy when dealing with change or creativity. And he's normally a very creative individual, especially when we're dealing with almost like, I don't know. It's just like he's very bright and he's very lucky, specifically, but like the creativity and the things that he would be able to deliver if he wasn't in addictions would be unheard of. Like he's a very creative individual, and that is very low in energy, and wanting to change or change specifically in this moment or in this current energy is also low. So let's confirm through tarot reading. Let's get into this reading. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. Weird. Okay. Here we go. Let's find out. I want to find out if the runaway was intentional. Intentional. Excuse me. Intentional. So he is moving in a different direction. Now, this is a favorable assessment. He kind of assessed the facts or the information that has been given to him. And it's almost like he trusts whatever this new partnership is, whatever that is he ran to. This is literally talking about that partnership and just kind of going in with that trust, confirming the oracle reading. And as far as spending time quietly or like withdrawing, that is definitely something that is very current and very intentional. So this is trying to get into a place where he can self-discover, trying to get into more of a spiritual teaching. So the guidance in which he ran to is this partnership, this picture that was taken with him and another person. So that is being indicated here very, very much so. And the fulfillment, or kind of him thinking that it should be in his own hands, he really is trying to shine a light on that. Like, I did run off. I am starting something anew. I am trying to get into a different space here. And he has he's favoring the assessment of the information and the facts given to him, especially with this being spiritual. That is something that has a large amount to do with it. So let's find out what else is going on here. Let's find out. Safe, captured. Will he be captured? I don't know what they do. I don't know if they arrest you or what do they do? I don't even know. I cannot make this up. I just said BAM MARGERA is like the Fool card, or he's, like that's what his birth chart or the energy behind all of it. The Fool card. It's the dreamer. I literally just said that. That is the weirdest. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so the need for balance here is very much needed as far as moderation, or even getting into a place where there's some perfect timing. So it's like him to change or to get into any kind of space of like managing the situation is going to take a lot of information to get him to go back to that place or to go back to that situation. But it's like, you can't just get up and do that. I don't know. But yeah, he took a leap of faith. He's definitely following his dreams. He's following his lead. He's following his light. Has a belief and he's jumping on that. That is unexpected as far as an opportunity or something potential for him. But and again, it is unexpected, but that is something that he jumped on. That is what it is. That's what he did. Ugh, I hope not. That would not be fun. All right, let's find out what the mental state, where he is mental state-wise. We're going to find out, does he have a feeble mind, or is he disoriented? Is he not sound of mind? Where is he at in the mind? I want to find out mind-wise. Got Knight of Fire so far in a reverse position. All right, King of Wands. That's upright, though. So he did get some advice from somebody who is very creative. They're very passionate about what they do. Again, it's really coming back to that guy in the photo. It's really coming back to that partnership, him trusting the situation, jumping on that, taking a leap of faith, and really just flying the fuck out of that rehab center and going to something more spiritual, more of something that is in his hands, more of something that has light, or he can put a light on. I'm not quite sure yet. And this was a sudden realization, and it did need immediate attention. He needed to take a step and make a choice quickly. And yeah, that is low in energy, and that has a lot to do with because thinking things clear through in a really careful or timely manner to get to the right decision is super important usually. But this is why that's low in energy, because he was very restless about it and he was really assured. He just felt like he should do it. But again, he didn't think about it before he did it. So this might create somewhat of an issue. Okay. And it's not like he's trying to be adventurous. He's not trying to be passionate and like all excited. And he's literally just pushing himself where he needs to go. That's it. Sound of mind. There's a lot of focus here. There's a lot of focus. But this focus could be coming from that other guy. So I don't even know if it's that much in his hands, really. I don't think. Yeah. Okay. So let's find out is he physically ill? Is he hurt? Ooh. Both in reverse. The moon card, 7 of fire. All right. So he has lack of knowing. Okay. So I would say definitely that he's not choosing his battles very wisely here. He's definitely trying to stand his ground. He's really trying to define how he believes, but this is not healthy for him per se. And this is not something that you would want to do in a moment like this. I don't think I just feel like he already has all of these mental things going on because of his addictions. And he's probably in even more of a mental struggle because of being in rehab and just like releasing that shit from the body and the toxins and the poisons. I mean, that's just cloudy. Okay. Lots of anxiety, has a lot of panic, but he's really trying to let go of anything that makes him scared right now so that he can, better himself, or, anything that's holding him back from getting into this place. He's not allowing it to. Okay. And intuition, psychically, he's definitely not sound of mind in that way as of right now. I don't think he's physically ill though, either. I don't think he's hurt either. All right. Let's find out what's the likely outcome here for BAM. Will they find him? Where are we going to end up here? Okay, so there is a desire to kind of move on, to move forward and search for something super meaningful or something, more connected spiritually and emotionally. So he is definitely trying to have some emotional and spiritual growth right now. But again, that is really captivated or captured by someone or whatever this facility is. They have a hold on that right now, or the law or whatever. He doesn't really have a say in that. So that is just definitely something that it doesn't feel super good at the moment, because it's not allowed right now. But if he were in a different position and he was allowed to make those choices and decisions, then it'd be like, this is great. That's wonderful. But it's like, you're not allowed to make that choice right now because you're going to get in trouble, or you're already in trouble, however that resonates. And there's definitely lacking when it comes to him kind of feeling like, as far as work, or like him being super good at something, he feels like it's not being acknowledged. And he wants to go back to school. He wants to learn how to get into something, more about the topic he already deals with. But again, these are things that are very low in energy, because again, this is not the time for it. This is not what he's supposed to be doing. Now, this could resonate in one more way. This could resonate in the way that I don't feel appreciated in this material world. It is time for me to fucking move on. Okay, let's find out. Yeah, just not very, he hasn't been very patient at all. He didn't consider this very carefully either. And as far as like considering something and really just, there's lack of trust here. There's lack of peace here. There's lack of balance here. He doesn't want to continuously like physically move forward. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means he's going to give up or not. I don't know. I would hate to say that. He's just not listening to his gut. He's not having patience. He's not considering anything here as far as careful and investigating information, trying to like stay in a peaceful place. He's not peaced. He's not peaced. He's not trusting. He's not, I mean, all of the things that make it so that you can continue to keep living with a self-fulfillment, or, you know, like just like you're here, is just not being seen. I'm just not seeing it here. And it just like him physically feeling like he really hasn't come into his own. I haven't come into this. I haven't come into my own. I haven't come into my creativity, my passions. I haven't done anything for shit when it comes to work. So why the fuck would I keep continuing to do this? So I feel like if he were to move forward, he and you know, that other guy could caretake him, hopefully. I'm not quite sure. Maybe that would help him. But I feel like this is just kind of a design into a really bad place. Because these are all low in energy. There is just no balance here. And I mean, if he would have thought about this shit before he did it, maybe could have got away with it. What's the likely outcome here? Let's just say it. Ugh. Okay, so bottom line is this 10 of fire, 10 of wands is just kind of explaining kind of like an ending to a new beginning. He's definitely feeling like there was too much work at that other place, and he feels like his life is completely out of fucking balance, and all of the health concerns are emotional and stress related. Okay. He just wants to be able to seek out some sort of professional advice, and he has found that in this King of Air. He has found that in this person, and he wants to go to them. They're balanced, mental and emotionally. I mean, the connection or the considerations here are really high. And I feel like if he were to, you know, continue to keep seeking out this professional help, this person's brilliant. They're very professional. I mean, they're bright. They're a diplomatic. I don't understand, though, why that's in reverse, because I don't think that's what's the likeliness of him staying with this man. What, I mean, are they going to let him stay there at the support place, or with this person, this new King of Earth partnership? Where are we at on this? Because this is what I'm confused by. Okay, here we go. Okay. I mean, it's saying a new beginning. It's saying that it could push him into a place of a new beginning. It's going to be very challenging when he starts, or, you know, gets into this new beginning with this person. But it's saying that, yeah, like mentally, like he's going to be very clear about what he wants, and just kind of like ask if he can have this advice, or, you know, be given this balanced partnership, if he can, you know, be taken care of in this way. I'm very unbalanced. I'm really stressed out. I'm emotionally a mess. I'm fucked up. Basically, he's just expressing that, and then by the ending of it, if, you know, if they say yay or nay, but I think they're going to say yay. They're going to think it's brilliant. I think that this, I don't think they won't see the truth in the whole situation here. I don't. As long as he's able to kind of extend what it is that he's trying to do here. But it's going to be very challenging to kind of like come back from him running off, and you're not supposed to, and then giving him what he wants. But when you're an addict and, you know, you're like, listen, I can be here and I can get better, they're going to say yes. I mean, why wouldn't they? But it's going to be a challenge to get there. Let me see. I wonder how long it's going to be till they find him. A lot of wands here. Could be really, really, really soon. It could be extremely soon or weeks, because with this, the air and fire, it's just the fire is indicating just almost like immediately, like today. But the other ones would be indicate with the air, it'd be indicating weeks. I feel like they're going to find him right away. I feel like they're going to gain access to him right away, whether he's alive or not. All right. I got to get out of here. I got to go to yoga. Please go hit subscribe. I hope that you got something out of this reading, or enjoyed this reading at least, or found it fulfilling in some way, or hopefully you just found a little entertainment. Who knows? I'm hoping that BAM is okay and everything goes accordingly, and he gets the help that he needs, because we do love BAM Margera. I mean, that's a huge thing. That would be a huge fucking loss. He needs to get better so that he can get back into really being, you know, I don't know, just different. I think he's definitely something of a dreamer. but I feel like he's very helpful. He's very lucky in his family and his friends. And I feel like he's just got this great gift and he just hasn't been able to give it. And I think that he needs, something to strengthen the mind and the soul. Yes, I'll write that down. Please go hit subscribe. I got to get out of here. I got to go do yoga with my friend. It's always a great, great time to hang out and see you guys. Please, again, think positively. Keep him in your positive thoughts, prayers, and love as far as BAM Margera. And I hope that he gets the help he needs. I extend out my love to you, and I hope that everything gets taken care of. Other than that, I got to get out of here. Share, like, and follow. Please go check out my Hangman Tarot YouTube channel. And if you want to become a member, click on that member button to see all of the things, all of the perks, all of the ups that you can get from being a member. It's just brand new. So I don't know. I haven't written the note down on it. So I'm like all over the place. Enjoy the rest of your day, people.